Welcome back to another Sunday prep day. Today I'm gonna prep all my veggies and I'm also gonna make some pepper sauce and some nut burgers. So I'll start with some different carrots or some crudités to go with the hummus. And I just have these, well, they're red on the outside, yellow on the inside. Carrots. I also have some regular orange ones. So I'll just cut those up into little sticks. For my menu, I'm gonna have some sandwiches for lunch, and then for dinner, I'm gonna have some a stamppot, which is potatoes mashed with a vegetable, and in this case, I'm gonna do some leek and some cheese and maybe some bacon, and I'm gonna have that with some smoked sausage. And with these carrots, the pieces that are too small for the sticks, I'm going to cut them finer for a stir fry. So, Monday, I'm going to have some hummus for lunch. And then for dinner, I'm going to do the vegan nut burgers. And on Tuesday, for lunch, I'm going to do a low-carb stir fry. And then for dinner, I'm going to do some crispy tacos. I'm going to take some chicken. I'm going to bread it in some... Shall I do panko, or maybe I'll do some almond flour? I don't know yet. But yeah, that should be really nice. And then on Wednesday, I have some chicken drumsticks that I'm just going to do in the air fryer. And I'll have some broccoli with that. And then for dinner, I have some pita bread, and I'm going to have some shawarma with that. I think that's about enough of the carrots. I'm also going to take some of these carrots and I'm just going to grate them. Because these are going to form the basis for my nut burgers. And since I'm going to use my food processor for that, I'm just going to grate the carrots with that as well. Also for the hummus with crudités, I'm going to do some cucumber. I have these Persian cucumbers. I'm just going to finish off the nut burgers when I finish chopping my veg, because I like to get that done first. What we're also going to do is cut some peppers. And the same deal, I'm just going to cut them into little sticks, roughly all the same size. And what I don't use for the crudités, I'm just going to use for the stir fries. I'm just going to cut out the straightest part, use that for my little sticks. And the rest I'm going to dice. I'm going to just do the same with a green pepper, and a yellow pepper. And we'll also do 1 chili for the stir fries. Oh yeah, I didn't do my full menu, did I? I do that every time. So on Thursday for lunch, I'm gonna do another low-carb stir fry. And then for dinner, last week I made some butternut squash soup, and I saved part of that in the freezer. So I'm gonna use that as like a stock for some risotto. So I'm gonna do some butternut squash risotto with chicken drumsticks from the air fryer. And then Friday, as always, I don't know yet what I'm doing for lunch, but for dinner I'm gonna do some fish tacos. I have some cod in the freezer, and I don't know yet what kind of sauce or salsa I'm gonna do with that. I'll probably have some of that roasted pepper salsa left over, so I might do that, or I still have some cucumber and chilies and such, so I could make like a pico de gallo. We'll just see come Friday. So I'm just doing some potatoes for tonight. Let's see, we'll do an onion, and this is just gonna go in the stir fries, and I might throw in a little bit with my leeks. For tonight, because they're for a stir fry, I'm just gonna do them in the half rings. I don't need them too fine. And here I have some cloves of garlic that I already peeled. So these are also for the stir fry and probably the leeks. There we go. We have our leek. these into little rings. And for the leek stumpots, I'm just gonna saute these in some butter and just mix them in with the potatoes and just mash it all together. And with some bacon and some garlic and maybe some onion. Then I'll do a little bit of cabbage for my stir fry. Just taking some leaves off because if you keep it uncut on the stem, it will just last longer in the fridge. I'll just cut out the hard little core bit and I'll just slice it fine. And for the stir fry, I'm not going to do any rice or noodles or anything like that because they're going to be for low carb options for lunch. So I'll just use bean sprouts and lots and lots and lots of veggies. And then we also have some broccoli. I'm just going to cut these into florets, nothing too fancy. I'm going to save the stem because I use that for broccoli rice. Alright. Then we have some cilantro. I'm just going to very roughly chop that because that's going in the food processor for my roasted salsa, but I just want to help that along a little bit. And then we have some ginger for the stir fries. I'm just going to peel it and then cut it fine. There we go. So now we have all our veggies done. We're just going to finish off the nut burgers. So I have some different nuts. You can use whatever you want. I have some Brazil nuts that need to be used up. And some walnuts. No, not walnuts. Hazelnuts. I'm out of walnuts, but you could certainly use those as well. Some almonds. cashews are really nice. And I have some sunflower kernels. And to that, we're going to add some salt. And some seasoning. Normally I would use some curry powder, but I'm out. I forgot to buy some. But I have some harissa powder, which should also be very nice. Make it nice and spicy. So a good tablespoon of that. And we're just going to process this. And when you can feel that it's holding its shape, when you press it, they're done. Usually it's about equal amounts of nuts and carrots by volume. And if it doesn't want to stay together, you can add a little bit of water. So I'm just pushing it out on little pieces of parchment paper just so I can put them in the fridge, because they will stick to each other. Yeah, you just have these nice patties that hold their shape. They're quite firm. And you just put some oil in a pan and just fry them up. And the edges are the most fragile, so push them in, make them nice and round. Alright, I'm just quickly putting things away, and then we'll start on the pepper sauce. Okay, in our preheated Ninja Foodi, I'm just going to add some oil. And here I have some shallots. I'm just going to cut the top and the tip off. I already peeled these. And then I have a few cloves of garlic still in the peel. That's gonna go in. I have a habanero. I have some regular chilies that are not too spicy. I have some, what are these, Anaheim peppers? But these are sweet peppers, not spicy. I'm gonna put those in. And I have some small tomatoes. Just a little more oil on the top. And we're just gonna roast this for, well, we'll do it in 10-minute increments, but it'll probably take about 20, maybe 30 minutes until the skin on the tomatoes and the peppers is black and starting to blister. So that makes it a lot easier to peel off. So we're just gonna let that go, and we'll check back in when that's done. Alright, so the vegetables are all roasted now. I have some of the drippings in here already. I have some lime juice. And we'll add some salt. And some cumin. Let's dump in our cilantro. So, and I'll just get some gloves on because I have chilies and habaneros that I'm going to peel. Especially habanero is going to be quite hot. So this is what you're looking for. The skin is nice and black. And you can just pull the tip off, open it up, get the seeds out. And then the skin should come right off. That's why you want it blackened, because it will come off easily. And then we repeat that for the other peppers and chilies. Just open it up. Peel off the skin. I'll just do that for the rest. And just use whatever chilies you're comfortable with. Like I'm using a habanero because I like a little bit of spice, but I'm only using one. And if you want to keep it milder, just use some milder chilies like jalapenos. And then we're just going to add our tomatoes. Our shallots. And just squeeze out our garlic. That's nice and roasted. So you just take a little clove and just squeeze it right out. And any liquid on the bottom, make sure you get that out as well, because that's full of flavor. And we'll just blitz this up and give it a little taste. Yeah, I can definitely taste the habanero. I actually had 2 in there. A little more cumin. Salt is perfect. Let's just give this another quick blitz. And there you have it, a nice spicy roasted pepper sauce. So this is going to go on my crispy tacos, and if I make fish tacos, it's going to go on there as well. And this will keep in the fridge for at least a week. So, yeah, that was it. If you like this, I do this every single Sunday. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. There's a whole playlist that you can watch with me getting food ready. Sometimes it's just vegetables, sometimes I make extra things like the pepper sauce and the nut burgers. So thank you for watching. Until next time, bye for now.